Welcome back to How To Knots. Today I'm going to show you how to tie the clinch knot. The first thing you think about when you're tying a fishing knot could be the clinch knot, or it could be the Palomar knot. I personally like the clinch knot just because I think even though the Palomar knot seems easy to tie, once you get a hand of the clinch knot, it's kind of just a favorite for me and I really trust it. I'm going to show you two ways to tie the clinch knot today. One way, it's kind of an improvised way. It's not the improved clinch knot. It's just something I like to do for braided line instead. And then I'm going to show you how to tie it with monofilament as well. So first, we're just going to show you how to tie the regular clinch knot with this thick ice fishing line, but we'll show you with monofilament after. So to start, you just take the line here, and then you just feed it through the eyelet, and then bring it up a couple inches here. So I got some room here. I got about 4 inches on the tail end. And then some people like to take the line here and then start wrapping it around the main line about 7 times, 5 to 7 times. Some people recommend that with heavier duty line you don't have to feed it around as much. I like to do around 5 times for any line, maybe 6, and I find it works good. So most people like to go around the main line that many times, but I recommend you just pinch the tail end here with the main line, and then with your hook you just spin it. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then now we've spun it 5 times. I have the line here at the top, and then here. So there's my spins around. And as you can see at the bottom here, if you look, there's a little hole here. This last, or the first loop, I guess, the turnaround of the hook we did created a hole. So we're gonna take the line and we're just gonna feed it through that hole. So I feed it through that hole, okay? Just the bottom hole. And then what you like to do is just pull from this, this main line while you hold the hook. So the tail end can just float loose here. It doesn't really matter. As long as you pull it through, it shouldn't go anywhere. So pull, 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 pull. And as you see, it starts to clinch up there. So then, there it is. So that's the clinch knot, the traditional way. So that way can be done with monofilament. We'll show you with monofilament after. And then now I'm going to show you the clinch knot improvised kind of, even though it's different from the improved clinch knot, for braided line that I like to do, because braided line likes to slip when you tighten it super hard with the normal clinch knot. It likes to slip all the way through. So I'm going to show you one easy fix for that. Okay, welcome back. And now I'm going to show you how to tie the clinch knot the way I like, especially if you're using braid, because it doesn't like to slip. So we're going to do the exact same procedure as the first time. We're going to feed it through the eyelet, the line. Sorry, my line's just a little bit frayed here at the end. Feed it through the eyelet. There it goes. It's a little bit frayed there, I gotta fix that. Anyways, the only difference now, so I fed it through the eyelet, I'm gonna come back around and I'm gonna do the exact same thing. I'm literally just gonna feed it through the eyelet again, but I'm not going back the same way. I'm gonna go, that it just came through, I'm gonna go around, and just like what we did at the very start, I'm just gonna feed it through the eyelet again. So I'm here, this frayed line, I'm gonna feed it through the eyelet. If I can grab that, there we go. So I fed it through the eyelet again, and you see it makes this little loop here. So I fed it through twice, so I feed enough line on the other side. And there is that little sort of overhand knot around, almost, around my eyelet. And now we pretend like that didn't happen, and we just tie the clinch knot. So I'm just gonna, like I like to do, is hold both lines at the top, spin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. There's a hole at the bottom here on our first loop. I'm going to take the line and go through that loop, grab it, and then like we said before, the tail end doesn't really matter as long as it doesn't slip through. I'm going to hold it for now to get my line organized just by pulling at the top here. All organized, and now I'm going to pull. This line's a bit weird. So now you're going to pull. Oh, there it goes. Pull, 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 and there you go. There's another clinch knot. But now you can't tell the difference except for that there's an extra loop through the eyelet. So now when I pull, I can pull super hard, and it's not going to slip through. You might find that if you tie the clinch knot with braid once in a while, you're going to pull to tighten. If your braid's older, it doesn't have maybe as much wax or grab left on it, it's just gonna slip right through, and the whole knot's gonna come undone. So that's why I like to do an extra loop through the eyelet. I don't know how many people know about that, but other people like to use the improved clinch knot, which we'll show you in another video. But if you have the chance, give this knot a shot, because it is great. Now we're going to show you one more time with monofilament, just for you mono users. We'll show you the traditional way and then the alternate way, maybe. Okay. And welcome back. And now I'm going to show you how to tie it with mono. So really fast, we're going to go through the eyelet, and if I'm doing the alternate version with braid, I would go back around and then through the eyelet again, and then tie the clinch knot. But instead, I'm just going to show you how to tie the normal clinch knot, because monofilament won't need that extra wraparound. Go through the eyelet, bring it up a couple inches, thumb and forefinger grab the tail end in the main line, we start twisting, there's 2, 3, 4, 5 twists with our hook, take the tail end from the top that we were pinching, and go through that first hole right there. It should be there. Grab the tail end there once I feed it through. There it goes. And then we're just going to pull the main line. Okay, I'm just holding the tail end and the hook there for a second to get it started, and then once it's started I can let go of the tail end and just keep pulling the main line. There you go, it starts to clinch on up. It looks really nice, it's a really nice knot, and I trust it, and you should too. There it is. So yeah, you know how to use the alternate. It's not the improved clinch that they say in the videos. We'll show you that one in another video. That one's also good, but for braid, if you do an extra loop through the eyelet, you should be good without slipping, and this knot will hold up under lots of tension. Fish for super large fish with it. So yeah, there it is. If you like this video, subscribe. We're currently trying to reach 200 subscribers, so that would do us a lot of good if you could subscribe. And comment if you want to see any other knots or have any ideas for us. Thanks for watching.